here aboard Esperance, we are water snobs. You heard it right, we're water snobs. One of the first things we did when we bought Esperance was Kelly went, I'm fed up of filtering water, you know, British filter style, all that sort of stuff. We want good quality water straight out of the tap. Kelly subsequently got excited and got in touch with a company in the UK and ordered a load of bits and pieces. That big bag full of bits and pieces has been getting in the way and under the floor for over 2 years. Today, here in Cartagena, I am tackling the problem and trying to get it sorted. Basically, yesterday we walked past a water filter shop, or like a plumbing shop, and they had like an offer on a filter thing, and it was like an all-in-one already plumbed together. And Kel was like, come on, €100, just go and buy it, stick it in, we can have it set up. So that's made me go, well, we've got everything we need already on board, so maybe we can get on and do it. Turns out we haven't got everything we need. I did a big sort of meeting with myself down here for an hour or so this morning. Went back to that plumbing shop, bought some bits and pieces, plus loads and loads of spare filters, so we are sorted once I get it all installed. Anyway, so filter numbers 1, 2 and 3 getting finer and finer. This one's going to get rid of the bits of like floating sand and debris and dust. This one's the first carbon filter, which starts taking out, wait, I wrote down here, takes out like odours and organic chemicals, and this is basically a finer version of that. This final one is, there's going to be a light bulb in there, a UV light bulb, which kills off dangerous bacteria in the water, and the water flows through that past the light bulb. Right, so my plan was to put these two so that all the water on the boat is affected by those two, everything on the boat, and then these two are going to be just for what comes out under the sink. Under the sink? Going to go under the sink and come out at the tap, where we have a special tap just for drinking water, where we can like fill up ice and water and soda stream. But at my trip today, during my trip today, to the man who sold stuff that I needed, because I need a load of fittings to make all this go together, he also talked me into buying this one, which is we're going to refer to as the Spanish one. This one is going to help with limescale, which, as anyone who's had a thing that's been attacked by limescale knows, is a thing we don't want.
Meanwhile, we were outside being entertained watching the cruise ship arrive.
Wow, it's like a small town.
Oh, yeah. I've just had what I'd like to call a win. So, only problem with this brand new Spanish filter is the fittings. It's only got 1-inch BSP things on. So basically, the guy had nothing in the shop that was 15mm push fit, which is really common, the plastic stuff in the UK. He did give me a free sample that someone had dropped into his shop like this. So I think maybe there's like a bit of a push from UK manufacturers or whatever to start importing this stuff and selling it in Spain. So they may go in the same direction. Maybe I'm being completely like wrong here. Maybe loads of Spanish plumbers know all about push fit and they're all using it everywhere, and this guy just didn't. But he said he knew what it was, but they don't really sell it. There's no demand for it where they were in here in Cartagena. Anyway, so we've got 15mm plastic push fit plumbing everywhere, which is hence why I can do it, hence why I can be a plumber, because it's a piece of piddle. If you can do Lego, you can do plumbing. That's what an actual plumber told me. Anyway, so I worked out, there's a bit of a bodge here, but I've got this fitting. I had one of these already. In fact, I had 2 of them already, which was a 3/4 inch adapter to a push fit. So I thought, well, I could stick one of those on each end of this. But the problem is, it makes the whole unit, with that sticking out this end as well, makes it look like a scarecrow, massively long. But I've just had a brainwave, and I've disconnected one of those here. I found that goes in there. So I can actually make this whole unit look really smart. I can have that there. I can take one of those off that one as well, with the other one of those I bought over here, and that can end up all like that, all screwed together in a line. Bish, bash, bosh. Yes! Oh, look at the really fancy live folks with the glass screens.
Yeah, you
And look at the rubbish ones.
pay for an upgrade for that.
Yeah. This bit of plumbing is slightly less Lego, but I already explained this once on video when we were in Plymouth, and if you weren't paying attention, that's your fault for not watching. So I'm just going to put this BTFE tape on these BSP brass fittings, and you're just going to accept that it's something that I know how to do and that you should know how to do, unless you do know how to do it, and then welcome to the club. Or if you were in the club before I was in the club, then thanks for letting me in.
This was a logistical thing of beauty, or nightmares depending on your point of view, as various vehicles and tour companies all turned up to take the visiting passengers away for a few hours.
Problem. Shit. I hadn't thought that through, would I? That's now tight. Oh, I was so pleased with myself. I was so pleased when I came with that idea. And now, I think I'm the silliest person I've ever met. I've got to be quiet because Kelly's recording voiceovers, but I've got an idea. Box of washers. Maybe.
So that group of people there have all got headsets on and a guide. That group of people there have got crash helmets on and obviously going off scootering or segwaying or something. There's such an organisational, logistic amazementness.
So this is something I bought about 2 years ago. It's a cheaper version of R-Tap. R-Tap's an IKEA one, it's a good one. This one was like the only thing I could find on Amazon or eBay. It does look a bit cheap, but the cool thing is it has a third faucet, which means we can have hot and cold on the main one, and this little one here for drinking. So I'm going to install that now. So this new one, I don't feel it's quite as substantial bit of kit as this old one, but the old one's all covered in limescale, which the new one won't be because we've now got a limescale filter, and the new one has this bonus fitting. So let's give it a go. Material. Hello. I need you to do something rather than film me.
What do you need me to do?
Hold the alignment of this properly whilst I tighten it up.
Meanwhile, the job went on so long that the cruise shippers were starting to arrive back and board ready to sail away.
I don't want to.
You wash your hands, you wet your hands.
Hands. Put the soap on
And then
then
just
dry.
cover every surface in a load of splash,
Yeah.
including the floor.
Yeah.
That's how you do it?
Yeah.
Okay, and then basically don't actually dry your hands properly and wipe them when you're close.
Yeah.
I can see the little men in their little man houses.
Mooring services, they get called in. Let's go and stand up there. I can hear it's got classical music.
They're playing basketball at the back. Keep seeing the ball come up.
Yeah.
Thank Zeus for this. Oh. Water. Hot water. Cold water. Fancy pull-out water. Drinking water. Still a little bit murky as it goes through the filter. Oh, lordy, lordy. That was a half-day job. In a house, it would have been a half-day job. This is a boat. It's taken me 3 days. I think I'm nearly there. I don't want to jinx anything. So many leak chasing but oh no, I think I spotted one leak downstairs. By downstairs I mean back under in the coffin where it says Stoney was here. Under the floor area. You should check the instructions, but I'm not sure how many litres of this uber filtered water is supposed to run through until it doesn't look like this. There's still actually 2 more processes to apply. One of the filters not in yet, but we have got 4 already. And the UV is not turned on yet, so that hasn't been UV. Oh, it's just changed colour again. Yeah, don't drink that. Let's wait a bit. A little bit. It's got to keep filtering through the old charcoal. It's like the Brita.
We went and had some fun with the statues in the town. And then Tilly decided that she would see how many cartwheels she could do on the way to and back from the shops.
That's ridiculous and brilliant.
The next days were our last in Cartagena, and we wanted to finish off our sightseeing.
How? Oh, it's open slides. Oh yeah. Oh, just notice how high we are. Ah!
Roman stuff.
That's a cool view.
Wow! Come quick! Go! Go!
That's a note. Oh, he's not happy about that, is he?
Go! Dad!
Just talking to him.
Stop it! I think it's just what.
From me, Ross.
Yeah.
It's from me only area.
2015. It's 2015.
Yeah. And then what about this one?
Susie. 220. 200. No. Yeah, 229. A male and a male, not a female and a male.
Where we come from in Warwick, you can see peacocks in the castle grounds, but the kids preferred these ones for some reason.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Oh yeah, there's more over there.
So you can see the back.
Yeah. Yay!
The wind got him.
It's just evolutionary madness. Oh yeah, we can't go through. We're too tall.
I am just tall enough. I am perfect. I am literally like a millimeter too tall. Exciting.
I've taught them well. When you find a place of resonance, embrace the echo.
Literally, like, this is probably my favourite part of the whole adventure. We've seen peacocks, we've seen parrots, we've seen monkeys, we've seen eels, we've seen
Flamingos.
dolphins. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. We've seen flamingos too. Like, what about parrots?
One last look around the entire city. And a final stop in the gift shop.
Thank you for letting us play. Thank you for letting us. Actually, you're around. You're sitting on these both realms.
On our way back, we found this amazing sport taking place. No idea what it is, but I'd love to have a go. And back to find yet another cruise ship arriving.
I'm testing the last leak, the moment of truth. Oh no! What's going on? It's a new leak. What? Where's that happening? No!
Do you want me to turn off the pump?
Yeah.
Tupperware. I've got this Tupperware box. That's actually, it's normally fuller than
makes us
that.
look so.
And I've got Tupperware up here and Tupperware there. And Tupperware's useful.
We've got to do something because this Tupperware is ridiculous. Most sailing DIY channels would give you 20 minutes of this. How I installed a net on the ceiling.
Yes, I know you can stack Tupperware if you separate the lids, but I'm not a separator. I'm a kind of keep the lid with the box so it can't get lost kind of girl. and now I have the space to embrace it. And we were off. So many different shaped rocks that we all thought looked like different animals. This we thought was a snake's head, and this some other kind of creature. Look at the state of this. Our sail bag is broken, hanging on by a thread. It looks absolutely terrible, but it still just about does the job. We arrived in Torriev. This was our last stop before Ibiza, and we needed to wait here for a weather window. There were some strong winds predicted. We had to stay on board for a couple of days just to keep watch of the boat, so we kept ourselves entertained as best we could.
Hey, kids, I could go on and on. I can explain every natural phenomenon. The tide, the grass, the ground. That was just now just messing around. I built a nail, I got his gas. Down to the tree, now you never pass. What's the lesson? What is the takeaway? Don't mess with my he's gonna break away. And the tapestry here on my skin is a map of the victory to win. Look at me now, I make everything happen. Look at the me marriages tippity tapping. Hey, 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 hey. Do you know it, Hugh?
Finally, the tail end of the storm, and we were off. It was a bit bouncy to begin with, but we knew this would be the best window, and it was due to calm down within a few hours.
What's the forecast, Jim? F***ing windy! No, it's not. We can't use that, can we? We're 5-year sailing. It's hellish windy! All good. It's good. Right. Ibiza is 120 miles that way. We're going to Ibiza!
Oh!
We're going to the island!
You don't know it, do you?
Whoa! Gonna have a party!
Oh! In the
Mediterranean
Mediterranean.
Sea! That's it. Okay?
Yeah.
Have a kiss?
Nope, we didn't know the words, but we were heading to where the Venga boys hath been before us, and we were flying along too.
We've got a plan, haven't we, kids? Who are we going to go surprise?
Me and Jake, we're gonna not tell them that we're coming, and then we can.
They think we're hundreds of miles behind. We're going to just, hopefully, tomorrow lunchtime, we're going to turn up.
They turn around to come see us.
Sometime between lunchtime and tea time, we'll just sail past and ask if there's any good anchorages in the area. Anywhere we can park our boat.
As day turned into night and night turned into day, we didn't see any dolphins this time, but I did manage to watch more Bridgerton. And then we could see it in the distance, Ibiza.
I get eat.
Yeah, the bunny, you ate the honey.
Volcano.
But it looks striped. We're going to Ibiza today. Daddy? We're going to Ibiza today.
To get to the anchorage where Kendra were, we had to either go round or we could go through this gap. It was deep enough, but there were a few rocks to watch out for. We made it, and we could see the anchorage in the distance.
Ah, haha, we just got visual. What are we doing, Kel?
We are not telling our friends on Summer's Sailing Kendra that we are turning up and hoping that they like it.
Hoping they're like, yay! 5 on sailing are here. They're not like, oh crap. We tried to get away from those guys. We should wait till we get just there.
Yeah.
And then just go, oi, Kendra.
There's John. There's John.
Is that John? Oh no, John's over there. We're on the wrong boat. That's not him. We got the wrong boat. Kel, it's the wrong boat.
What we were later to find out was that this boat was called Positive Waves, another cruising family that would be our companions for the next few weeks at least.
Do you girls know anybody called Billy or Jake? Hello!
You have to be really careful when anchoring to avoid the seagrass. There are big fines for those who anchor on top of it, and quite frankly, we don't want to anchor on top of it because we want to protect the ecosystem as much as possible.
25% of the Mediterranean's species live and thrive and require seagrass to live.
We fire out!
Bonjour! There you go.
We found ourselves a lovely patch of sand, and that was it. We'd arrived in Ibiza. Whoa.